Mark Keating is the CEO of Sales Guru, a magazine and resource focused on assisting businesses in increasing their sales and customer loyalty. Sales Guru shares the methods and wisdom of top sales performers. Mark has been the CEO of Sales Guru since 2006 and has been praised for his supply of practical, effective advice and energy. We caught up with Mark to ask him about some of the methods Peter Lee could apply in her business.
I do believe that selling a unique handmade product such as what Peter Lee offers is becoming more challenging at present. What I would share with Peter Lee is people are still buying. The bigger question is, are they buying from you? I believe key for Peter Lee right now, the most important thing is sales, sales and more sales. Peter Lee, don't keep yourself the best kept secret in the whole industry as to what you offer. Peter Lee has to incorporate her passion and enthusiasm for her product into every single sales meeting. If she can incorporate and bring through that passion and enthusiasm for what she does into the offering as to why people should buy and what they get out of it, I believe that'll make a big difference in her success and enthusiasm towards selling. Retail product placement is imperative for Peter Lee's success. So my suggestion would be people are only going to buy what they see and what they know about. So first step is to ensure that she can get it into the right store. Second step is that there's a story around each product that differentiates it from everything else in the store, and that the retail owner or manager buys into this. So when they're deciding as to where to place the product, it's going into a high viewership area which their retail customers are going to want to buy more of. There are many small business owners that are out there with fantastic products and offerings, but very few that are prepared to make the effort, time and sacrifice to turn the business from a hobby into a small successful business. Get in front of your customers, make people aware and get them to buy from you. Good luck.
Building a successful business takes equal amounts of inspiration and perspiration. It also takes a great deal of support. Nedbank is making things happen for small business by promoting a number of different platforms that support the small business owner.
Nedbank understands the importance of the small business sector, and for this reason, we have partnered with the National Small Business Chamber to bring in practical interventions and supporting small businesses. On the first Friday of spring season, which is the 7th of September 2012, Nedbank, the National Small Business Chamber, will come together and launch what we call the Small Business Friday. As we launch Small Business Friday, we call on the nation, we call on the consumers and everyone out there in our communities to support your local small business and do something small every day to make sure that small business becomes successful. As a founding partner of Small Business Friday, Nedbank is committed towards supporting small businesses and making sure that we make things happen for the small business community.
And here's another way Nedbank supports small business.
Get your business off to a great start with the big prize for small business from Nedbank. Get free banking for 2 years with your Nedbank business account, plus an incredible Samsung business package worth 65,000 Rand, the revamp of your brand image and corporate identity to the value of 30,000 Rand, and financial, admin and legal consultation with our business expert, Thane Niemand. Register on simplybiz.co.za to enter now, and you can make big things happen for your small business. T's and C's apply.
Peter Lee is not short on creativity and inspiration when it comes to her unique felt designs. With more structure to her business, she has a strong base to work from to create even more awareness and demand for her unique products.
Mike suggested Peter Lee enhance and position the exclusivity of her products by telling the story of how they're made.
You have other people selling the product for you. You're the one who has to create the demand. And one of them is to leverage on this beautiful design that you've got. They're handcrafted, they're unique, they're one of a kind. Develop a story around them.
We worked on a range of ways that you can package your product to bring out the exclusiveness to your clients. You'll see we've added an original on the logo and then suggested that you number the product so the person knows that they're getting 1 of 100 or 1 of 10 or 1 of 1. Mm-hmm. Inside the product is a card that comes out with a bit more about the product. You can put that it's handmade in South Africa here. You can put the washing information, important things. But the main idea is that it's congratulations, that the person knows they bought something exclusive.
Mike also said that Peter Lee's products should be seen internationally, and for this, she'll need a complete revamp of her website.
It does require a revamp at the moment. A lot more pictures, a lot more graphic information of where people can get it.
Mike said that the single biggest challenge for Peter Lee is creating awareness and demand for her products, and suggested that she use newsletters, trade shows, and workshops.
Literally, there's so many channels that you should be using. You're sending out one generic newsletter on a kind of ad hoc basis. Channel each one of them. To those guest houses and hotels, a particular newsletter goes to them. To the retailers, they need different information from you, a different newsletter.
Mike said that Peter Lee should broaden her profile through networks like LinkedIn and Pinterest.
LinkedIn is like having your personal and your business profile out there on a CV, internationally, on the desk of everyone. Everyone out there will be looking at it. Now, there are a lot of newfangled things happening in social media at the moment, and one of them is something called Pinterest. It's the most remarkable thing. It's exploded on the scene. Women love it. It's perfect for your target market. It's like pinning your interests onto a big board.
If you don't know how to use social media platforms like Pinterest, remember there's plenty of free info available on the internet. Fame thought that if Peter Lee wants to make an impression on the international business world, she needs to set up a formal company structure.
I honestly believe, Peter Lee, your creation of a company will inspire you to move your business to the next level. But it's not only about the structure of the company, you need to have a plan.
Thane also reminded Peter Lee about the importance of formalizing a business plan.
I need you to, first of all, put it in writing. I'd also like you to identify what it is that you need to get there, but also you need to identify what obstacles that are going to be in your way and actually how you're going to overcome those obstacles.
As Richard Branson once said, a business owner is like an artist. You start with a blank canvas, and like a good artist, you have to get every detail right in setting up the business in order to succeed. He also said that unlike a piece of art, the business is never finished. It constantly evolves.
Next on It's My Biz, we meet a lady from Langebaan in the Western Cape. She moved there in 2005 to retire, but life had other plans for Miranda. She opened her industrial electrical supplies business at the age of 50, just a few years ago. Miranda is the type of person who needs to keep busy, and she says the busier she gets, the more successful she wants to be.
Thursday at 5:30 on E!